cleverly earning $1,000 a day online as a beginner is the easiest way to make money online right now. Let's have a look at this and see what I'm talking about. You can see Stripe right here, which is our credit card processor. And this is the past 4 weeks. We can roll out to like a month or a year, for example, and see it's over $1 million in payments taken. And then we can go back to like 7 days and, and so on and so forth. But in the past 4 weeks is $93,000. So if we pop open a calculator and divide that out, you really don't need a calculator. But if you take 93,000 divided by 1,000, which is what I said we could earn a day, that's actually 93 days worth. And this has only been 4 weeks, which is 28 days. So we're actually making about $3,000 a day, a little over with that estimate. So we're making $3,000 a day just with the credit card processing and then more with PayPal. Not saying that to brag. I'm just trying to say if you take like 1/4 of what we're making a day, you can get to $1,000 a day. So it's entirely possible for you doing even 1/4 of the work that we're doing to get here. So let's have a look at this. Basically, there's a couple of things going on, and I'm going to talk about some checklists that you can get in a minute. But if you could stop right now and leave me a yes, that helps me to help you. That helps me on YouTube, and then it helps me to help you because I can see that this is, in fact, something that you're interested in. And if it's not, then if there's less yeses, then I know, okay, that didn't work. We'll make something else for the next training. So it helps me to understand the methods that you guys like and that you don't like. And you can give me anything else in the comments, like if you have an idea or you want to see something else, or if you don't like this, that's fine too. There are 2 checklists we're going to talk about today. One of them is the scary checklist, which you can get at this website right here. One of them is the short form checklist, which you can get at this website right here. And those websites look like this, basically, for the short form checklist and the scary checklist. And so as we dive into this, I want to show you some basic concepts here that I haven't necessarily showed before so that you can use this to make $1,000 a day. I do want to mention that you're not going to make $1,000 a day by doing like 3 things and spending like 12 minutes once a week, and then that's it. It's going to take some work. Now you can make less money and spend less time, and that's fine because you don't have to make $1,000 a day. I mean, $30,000 a month is a solid amount of money, but you don't have to work that hard or make that much. Maybe you don't need that much. Maybe you don't want that much. That's fine. Make however much you want to make, but you are going to have to learn some things either way, and you're going to have to do some things either way. So let's talk about what you have to do and what you have to learn. So the first thing you're going to need is the scary checklist. It is here at this website. It is a list of companies that are going to pay you to promote their products. The second thing on this list that you need to know is the free Facebook group where you can ask questions, get answers, see people's success stories. I'm on there, Chase is on there, everybody else is on there answering questions too and helping people. And there's tens of thousands of people in there, tons of people answering questions and helping each other every day. So that's important that you want to get that. But as we move into this, we want to look at this other thing, which is this. We need to actually get some views because that's where basically where traffic is. There's a few steps here, but step 1 is where we get the views, and step 4 is where we dial in on making the money. And obviously we have some steps in the middle, which is basically represented by the equal sign. But at the end of the day, views equal money. So that's what we want to look at. How do we get views? How do we walk through the couple of steps in the middle? And then how does that translate to money? So stick with me and I'm going to explain everything. So the first thing we need to do is make a reaction video. Now there actually is other ways to do this. You don't have to do a reaction video. There's like at least a half a dozen that I could name off the top of my head, and even more ways to get views by producing videos, replicating videos, creating videos with different ways. And in the actual short form checklist, when you get that checklist, there's like step by step with all kinds of different videos, like 5-minute videos that teach you how to do all the different methods, and then more coming all the time as we figure out new methods. But there's actually a lot of ways that I'm just going to pick one because we got to do something, right? Again, I can't teach you how to make $1,000 a day in one 10-minute YouTube video. You're going to need a little bit more learning than that, which is why there is the checklist. What this is a checklist of videos that actually looks like this. It's an entire checklist of videos, step-by-step, 5-minute videos that walk you through everything step by step, and then you go through each section. You don't have to use all sections, like ads are optional, for example. Some people want to do that to expedite things. Some people don't. That's fine either way, basically. And then as you keep going, and then we're adding more and more and more. Right. But that's the checklist, and it walks you through each step with 5-minute videos. And then we're going to pick one, do a reaction video, and start getting our views so we can get money. So what does that look like? We can just go to TikTok, pick a topic, like I did how to make money online, and then you saw these other keywords that come up, and then I can pick one like 2023, or there's teens, or there's for something here, which is for moms, etc. Right? So you pick a video that makes sense for what you're trying to do. Now, as far as the product you're going to sell, we have our products over here. You can sell all of this stuff. These are all affiliate offers. You can do services. You can do all kinds of stuff. Again, in the checklist, there's sections on like understanding what to sell, whether it's affiliate, service, your own products, etc. And so you can watch that. But at the end of it here, you got to sell something, right? Because people have to buy something, and that's how you get paid. So once you have that, you pick a video that's around your topic and you just react to it. So there's other videos on how to do a reaction video. And in fact, there's videos in the checklist on how to do a reaction video. However, let's say that you get your reaction video up and you put a link in your video, you post it on TikTok, you post it on Facebook, you post it on YouTube, you post it on Instagram. All of that is also in the checklist. There's, TikTok setup and YouTube setup and Facebook setup. You get the point. So all of that's there. But so you post up your video. Now you're getting views, right? So you're getting views. What do you do with the views? You send them to a link that you put in the video. Well, what about that? Again, in the checklist, the short form checklist here that I just showed you, there is how to do that, how to put the link in there and make it work. But basically you want to get them over to step number 2 here, which is gather their email address. So if we jump over here and we jump into our CRM here and we look at something like, it doesn't really matter which one we go here. I'm just going to show you a landing page. And what the landing page is it's a way to gather the person's email address. The squeeze page, that's all it is, right? It says squeeze page here in the title. We want their email address. Pretty straightforward. And so once they enter their email address and click get started now, they can't do anything else on this page except for that. Once they enter their email address, then we have their email address here in the system, the CRM. And if you don't know what a CRM is, just drop a comment down below. We can explain that. But again, I can't give you everything in 10 minutes to make $30,000 a month. If you could give everybody that, then everybody would watch this video once and then they would retire, right? So it's just not how it works. But in fact, if you look at any job on the planet that you go get, you're going to get more than 10 minutes of training to do basically anything, unless your job is to pick up trash. But even then, you're probably getting more than 10 minutes of training. So what are we going to do? Well, we need to make the landing page, and then we need to do an automation rule. And I'll tell you why we need the automation rule in a second. And the reason is that we want to zero in on automation. I don't want to sit around here and do a bunch more work than I have to, right? So it's a lot of work to get to $1,000 a day. It's more work to get to $3,000 a day. It's less work to get to $100 a day, right? So basically that's pretty obvious, but we still want to use automation. I don't want to do extra work. I want the machines and the systems and AI and chat GPT and all the rest to do as much work as possible for me. So what are we going to do? We're going to utilize that and leverage that. If we go back into our CRM and we go to emails and campaigns, we can see that these are different campaigns that are set up. So here's an example of one, here's an example of one, and inside each one of these is a bunch of emails. So this one has, I think, 9 emails. And when someone goes over here and they enter their email address, they immediately get taken to the buy page of whatever you're selling. So like, let's say I go over here. I'm just going to pick the top one here. It is, okay, Jasper. So if we just go ahead and log in here, we can see all of these stats and stuff. But down here, there's a link. And then if they click this link, we can see they go here and they can sign up, right? They watch a video, they can sign up here, here, or here. And when they sign up, then they get a free trial, and when they convert to a paid customer, you get paid, which is how we get to like these kind of stats. They click, they sign up for the free trial, they become a customer, and then you get paid. And then, it's reoccurring. So every month that they're a customer, you get paid. This is why we have like $2,000, $3,000 a month in reoccurring payments, and we don't even promote this anymore. So the point here is we need this link right here. And this link is what we're going to put in our email. So in every single email, as soon as they sign up, they enter their email address. Let's review. I feel like I've lost some people. So they first get some views, right? They watch your reaction video. They click the link. They get to the email page, which is this page right here, and they enter their email address. Then we want them to go through an automated process that ultimately makes us money, and the process that we're learning from the checklist, right? So as we go through here, the automated process is they get an email. And that's probably a bad example on that one. It's a long email. Most of them are pretty short. So as we go in here, they get a link, right? And they can click the link, and then the link is, of course, this link here, and they sign up and you get paid. So what does that really mean? Well, it means that every single day they're going to get a link. So immediately, which is based on this delay, so immediately they get an option to click a link, plus they get sent to the sales page when they enter their email. Then the next day, you get the point. Every day they get a different email. Now, ChatGPT can write these emails in a flash, no worries. Just go to ChatGPT and you can get all the emails written. So you don't have to worry about that. That part's really easy. But the system then is going to send them emails and manage all this like automatically and stuff. So that's the amazing part. But to make this work, we have to go in here and use some more automation. Now, automation is really cool because to me, I don't know what automation means to you. To me, automation means smarter, not harder. Less work, easier, better, that sort of stuff. So if I want to promote, like, let's say this, I'm not sure which one of these things here. Oh, we're promoting Jasper. There's a Jasper campaign. Let's do that. I go in here to automation rules. Now, there's nothing right now. So this is my Jasper landing page, right, where they enter their email address that I'm at right now. I'm going to go to automation rules. I'm going to make a rule. What the rule does is that funnel, form, step, subscribe occurs when a contact is just subscribed to a form. That means this. When they enter their email address, just subscribe to a form. So now we're going to click add an action and we're going to subscribe them to a campaign. Well, what's a campaign? That is the email campaign we just looked at. Now I can send them to the Jasper campaign and save this rule. So what does that really mean? Because all we see is this little bit of text. That means that we now have connected the pieces together. So it's the link in the chain that connects it all together, which is one of the automations. There's other automations. I just did a video yesterday on some more automations you can use to do really cool stuff. So you can watch that on the same channel. But basically, when they enter their email address, now that is going to push them into this email campaign for Jasper, so that immediately they get an email, and then tomorrow they get an email, and the next day they get an email. And of course, we could build this out farther. In fact, we want to 7 to 14 days worth or so. And as we jump in here, we can see, again, they always have the option to click a link in every email every day. And that link goes here. And when they click it and they sign up, that's when that click that they just clicked on in the email, that's when they sign up, they become a referral, and they get a free trial. After the free trial, when they start paying, they become a customer, and then you get paid. And so that's how it works. Now, as far as the concept, we get from views to money because we start out with a video where it gets the views. That's the traffic. So Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and wherever else you want to post a video, like Twitter, etc., that gets you the views for free. And then the landing page on the CRM, the squeeze page, gets you their email address. And once you have their email address, then you can use automation to send them an email every day to sell them stuff. Now, yesterday in the video, which again is on this same channel, I showed how to use automations to, once you get done selling them one thing, to sell them the next thing and the next thing and the next thing and so on and so forth, and then all of these and all of these. And there's several hundred different affiliates options in here. Of course, you can sell your own services, your own products, or other affiliates not in this sheet. But as far as this checklist goes, it's just like a starting point, and there's actually a lot. And in the video yesterday, I talked about how you really only need 24 campaigns, and you can sell them stuff on autopilot all year long, which is crazy. But so go watch that video. But I'm not going to, redo that video here in this video. That'll take too long and be pointless because I just did it yesterday. So how do you do this, right? So ultimately, you want to get views to money. The scary checklist is the list of companies that you can choose which one you want to do, like we chose Jasper, and then they will pay you to promote their products, and you can get it here. Also, it is the one that has the link to the Facebook page. Obviously, super important to join the free Facebook group, get among like-minded people, see the successes, ask questions, get help, and then eventually, as you learn, to help other people and pay it forward. So that's obviously important. But how do you do this? So the easy checklist. The easy checklist is this. It is the checklist that you see here. You can get it from this website here. It looks like so when you go there. There's, hang on, where is it? There it is. It looks like so. There's another free training here. And then there's more information on the page, etc. Talks about it. But at any rate, this is the checklist, and it gives you the step-by-step videos. There's even resource links over here as necessary, and there's more coming. And then there's videos coming in here. You see there's a couple coming soon here and a couple here, right? I'm adding videos to this every day. And so I have a video to put up today, in fact, and that's going up after this video. And so the point here is that it's just growing, and the checklist will be finished out here, and then we'll add in some more stuff here. But it's like 5-minute videos. Some of them are 2 minutes, some of them are 3 minutes, but it's bite-sized chunks. You can jump in, you can see what you're doing, and you can walk through the process. You just literally go down the list. Like I said, the ad section is optional, but a lot of the rest of this is really useful. And you start with like one thing, and then you go to the next and you go to the next, so you don't have to get overwhelmed. You can even track your status and leave yourself notes. We teach you how to do that just in the first couple of videos, how you leave yourself notes so you can see where you are and all that sort of stuff. So that is the easy checklist. You can get it from this website right here, and then there's another free training on this page. So jump over here to this website right now, take the next free training that's there, grab that short form checklist, and then get going right now on your path to earning money. And then, of course, I'll see you in the Facebook group, and happy money making.